So I believe the last thing that we did was build the smithery. Smithery, there we go. Provides the basic warrior gear at the start of each expedition and unlocks the ability to craft tools for the camp if the supply depot is built. I don't believe we have the supply depot. Gymnasium, nope. Nary a single. Okay. We do have the second expedition as well as the rogue. I want to clarify something about the rogue for myself. Class rogue collects trophies by killing enemies in combat and then exchanges them for items at the campfire. Starts with 5% vampirism, 10% extra to stat bonuses of the same type that come from 2 or more equipment items, the effect stacks. So I don't think I noticed this occurring last time, despite the fact that I thought it really should. I believe in 2 instances, like I had, you know, evasion on 2 pieces of equipment, and the amount of evasion that my class appeared to have, at least via the statistics screen, was the combination of those 2, rather than the combination of those 2 plus another 10%. But we will still be playing with the new class in the new area. Achievement unlocked, practical as job. Oblivion's our first pickup. Quite pleased about it. Let's also equip some equipment. Yes, right. Provides the basic warrior gear at the start. So we get a shield that we can't use. Neither of these are giving us any non-default stats, so they're not really going to affect anything there. So that if you have a weapon with a plus 10% bonus evasion and a chest piece with plus 5% bonus evasion, you get on top of that another 1.5%. So the extra 10% is an extra 10% of the additive of the 2 previous. That's much worse than I thought it was. I thought it was just like a flat 10% to the effect that was getting added there. It's 10% of the bonus. Ooh, okay. That's a lot worse. Oh, I need to be putting some of these down. Oops. Okay. Let's put down the Villagi about here. Right, because I'm going to want to get the quest and then complete it. No, but you can't complete it and get a new quest within the same loop. So what I want is to get the quest and then complete it and then start a new loop. So I want the village on the new side. And then I just want to set up a mountain and a rock correctly. I'll hold off on Oblivions. Oh, it can definitely be significant, that extra 10% bonus. It's just not as significant immediately as I was previously thinking. The slime has corrosive structure. Each attack lowers the target's defense by 0.3 until the end of battle. Artificial life and liquid, neither of which seem to make that much difference. I'm going to be trying to be a little bit more aware of different statistical changes the enemies are making to their own base effects. Goes well, that barbarian, yourself. Run. Alright, let's check out this gear. Ooh, evasion and evasion bonus of 9%. Qua. Strangy. There's a sword, what do damage at enemies? Evasion and pure damage. I think I do really want some things to increase my damage. And yeah. Lacking any evasion on other parts of the armor that we would be like double stacking an effect from, and even then it would be quite minimal. Let's just go for the evasion and the pure damage then. Alright, we've got the king along the line here that we get to kill. The village, the village, the village. Do I really want to turn the village into a vampire mansion immediately? Is the answer yes? Seems like it might be. No, actually, it has to be directly adjacent, I believe. No, quest failed! I didn't know that was going to immediately fail a quest. Makes sense. Where would I hand it in? To which corpse? And 9% evasion. I don't think that's as important as the pure damage right now. So, wheat fields. Out to one side of that. Meadow. I really don't actually have anywhere I want to place the meadow at the moment. Battlefields. That's going to be, yeah, spawns a chest on an adjacent tile each loop. So I don't think it'll spawn that until I even do the loop. I'm not going to want the enemies to become ghosts when I'm trying to fight the ransacked village, I imagine. I think what I really want is this just to affect early. Again. And I'll hold on to the rest of these. Okay. Could be going better, could be going worse. Could scarcely be going better after that. Let's get another mountain down here. Ugh, man. I do have Chronos in this deck, right? I'm pretty sure... Actually, that's something I didn't do. Immediately check my deck before we started in here. How do I see my meta level deck? Can I see that from here? Possibly not. Alright. If I can't, I think I left Chrono in this deck. Could we get a moderator to just ban one of the recent... just take your guess as to which one you think I might mention. Wheatfields... I think I still have the Chronos to put the meadows on. It would be nice. Let's hold him for that. If not, I've probably still got Treasury, though. Wheatfield, Meadow, Oblivion. Attack speed 8%. We are losing a slight amount of max HP for that pickup. I should probably equip those right now. Let's do that. During the battle, Gladius, equip that. Sword damage up, down, over there. Polearm? Wielding a polearm in one hand and a Gladius in the other. I mean, it's styling. It's certainly styling. I don't know. Maybe we get the Slayer. Even got their bats. Yeah, we've even still got 2 healing potions left after this. We've got the collection. Me. Another village. I mean, villages at this point mainly serve as a way for me to put down wheat fields, I think. Ah, I did forget about the bandit camp that was going to be spawning, but I can immediately destroy the bandit camp that spawned, so... No problem there. A grove. Okay, the construction of this gets a little bit more difficult, because next to the grove I would want to put a blood grove so that I can try and take out stuff in this tile. So if I put the grove here, I would only be able to get a blood grove in this position. Oh, which actually, so it does reach the primary combat position, so it's there. That's what I'm looking for. Just keep looping. Spider cocoon. You know? Some sound like that. Not behind at all, the mate, as of this morning. The spider cocoon could easily just go basically around on any of these corners, I think. It's just extra experience, as far as I'm assessing it at least. I almost want to get a corridor of spiders over here. I really desperately need something to play these meadows around. Cemetery, spawns a skeleton every 3 days. I had like a cemetery haunt at one point. Let's take these corners. I don't really want to leave this loop. I really want to try and get the transforms into something useful after 3 loops. I really, really want to see the ransacked village move from here. I may end up going for one too many loops. Okay. There's the chrono crystal, finally. So putting this on an off corner like this gives me the ability to put down, because this is all adjacent. Yeah, so it gives me the ability to put down 2 blooming meadows that are directly affected by the chrono crystals, rather. I mean, I can't put one there. I can still get extra effect on these 2 as well, but they won't be blooming. No extra place to put down the wheat fields at the moment. And we are just about, I think, to trigger the new day as well. Doubles the effect with the days passing. Days passing. No, okay, so the days passing is completely divorced from the loop itself. Do I want to run with these resources? Not so much. And look at all of the extra equipment we got. It might even be good. Plus 23% on critical damage from the armor. Crit damage chance on the boots. Otherwise, we see evasion. Evasion 12%. I mean, evasion 12% isn't that bad. It's just the difference between it and another 5 or 10% seems relatively minimal to me. 492, way more max HP. If I had the ability to stack 2 different effects that both care about critical damage, I think I might. But in lack of that, maybe I just care about the extra 150 max HP. After that, there's the boots of 15% dodge. But I don't have any other part of my equipment giving me dodge. 15% dodge, I mean 11% more dodge than the boots is huge. Okay, that's monumental. And I think we let the rest of these ones go. Speaking of letting it go, litter it. Ooh, I leveled up. Can I level up mid-battle? Plus 3 HP is healed for each kill. The hero receives 7% less damage for every enemy, starting after the second enemy. That's pretty good! That's pretty good for the amount of foes we're fighting at the same time in this particular area. Because we've got, what, 2 more loops of fighting 4 ghouls and a vampire at the same time? A rat wolf may come to your aid during battle, 75% chance. Okay, never mind. That is dog adjacent. That is canine. It's canine Kalinia. Is what it's basically in the same realm. It's in the same direction. I wonder if the +3 health would have actually saved me in this battle. Get him! Alright. Well. Okay. So. Mistakes may have been made. Who knows? It's impossible to tell. Another vampire mansion? Probably not. It might just be worth putting down these extra meadows. Just girding the side of this. If nothing else, I'm getting extra resources for having placed them. Oh my god, we almost. I mean, almost in the way of not at all, you know? Very close in that it wasn't. We probably should have left before that loop. It's a little bold, maybe, for me to immediately try and put down the ransacked village. Maybe it would be nice to get a quest or two possibly out before that. Do I have anything I can build? I'd have to imagine not. Okay. I really do quite like the rogue, is the thing about that, though. I've turned off Treasury at the moment, Swamp Road Lantern as well. Oh, I know that the Mountain Peak only gives extra HP for mountains and adjacent rocks. The meadows were put there so that they would bloom, rather than the mountain giving me the bonuses. I don't know how often I'm going to have to go down expedition or down character. I always kind of want to go with what I have the best here. Although the warrior will start with full equipment as the shield slot. Okay. Let's try chapter 1 and the rogue. So the new character, but the older area. Weapon armor and nothing else for us at the moment. Nothing to place down. The rocks should really, yeah, provide a excellent place for themselves here. Mountain will do it. It'd also be nice to explore more of the level ups for the rogue. Bloodgrove and Wheatfields, both of those are restricted by things I can't play yet. Chrono Crystals. Oh. That was the effect of a day's passing on the tiles around it. I do want to get a spider cocoon. It can go basically anywhere as long as it has an adjacent tile. Bloodgrove, Wheatfields, Chrono Fields. None of those super needed. Again, yet. Nice to have an early Oblivion. Just in case I spam down too many rocks too quickly. Village. The thing that limits me ultimately on the amount of adjacency bonuses I can get for rocks and mountains is not usually how many adjacencies I have available to play in. It is usually how many cards I have access to. I guess that could be different over the course of this run, but that's all the learning experience, you know? The second spider cocoon. Same-ish area. Village and wheat field. So again, I want the village relatively new after. Oblivion, Chrono Crystals, wheat fields. Do I really want the wheat fields immediately there? I think I can get stronger doing this and then put down... Actually, yeah, this is exactly what I want. Okay, wheat fields goes here. The grove will go in this position, and then the blood grove will go one space up. Then I put the vampire mansion on the other side of the village. We'll do that after we have a decent amount of equipment. Something built up, you know? Oh boy, those look like legendary boots. Do I have the... Okay, actually, hang on. This is something I also wanted to set for myself. The pause... Automatically pause after battle, so that I have the ability to make sure that I play the things down as quickly as I possibly can in the right areas and don't lose out on value just from having not pressed space. So the boots have attack speed and counter, as well as evasion. Attack speed as well on the armor. Okay, so we have the 10% bonus activated there. Damage to all, as well as just a standard damaging sword. All of this looks really good for us. We can get a Chrono Crystals down near an Oblivion. Sorry, no, a meadow. And I'll be doing so. Might as well start upkeeping my health before I need it to be so upkept. Blood Grove Wheatfield. Move on. Hey! Quest and immediately completed! Incroyable. Battlefield as well. This one... So Battlefield is... Spawns a chest on an adjacent tile each loop. The Chrono Crystal doubles the effect of a day's passing on the tiles around it. So that will not work for our Battlefield, unfortunately. But I can... Well, I mean... hang on. It'll do it each loop. I mean, honestly, I probably just want to put it in a, like, safe-ish position halfway through the loop. I'll lose some value here. But I guess, you know, the first one I was going to get was going to be next loop anyway, so... How bad can it really be? Hey, welcome in, paper. Pull it down the mountain, and another meadow's up here. Especially with no treasuries, I may as well just play the meadows in that fashion every time. Welcome on in, Harpies. Good to start seeing y'all. Another meadow can go up in the same area. Good. Oh, wait, no, I already have the Oblivion? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna destroy this and then recreate it. Boom. Unfortunately, that does give us a goblin camp that I don't have the Oblivion to destroy, but it gives us more metamorphosis resources for having changed the world twice. Spider can go here. Okay, we have a higher evasion on the boots. I mean, I really do think evasion is an important stat. Ooh, boots with better attack speed, though. I don't really care about my counter percentage. 12% attack speed, 12% attack speed, so that'll be 24% total, and then I'll get another 10% total on that, so 26.4% total attack speed up. Yep, 26. So the 0.4 is either being rounded down or just not represented over here. All the rest of this, kind of possible. Unfortunately. Get another quest, though. Dutifully ready to complete that. No, I really like the extra attack speed. Like, I would lose 14% attack speed by replacing for damage to wall 5. Although I do like the idea of having some damage to wall because of these. No, meta's up in the same area. Where do you want to live? Do you want to live? Yeah, I like killing all the spiders here. Keep the other meadow at the moment, or place it on the other side of the battlefield? I might just keep it until I find another chrono crystal, because extra health regen is really useful still. Cemetery. Spawns a skeleton every 3 days. How long is my cemetery going to end up getting? Like these tiles? Then only one of them needs to be a grove. Okay, I'll put it here. Keep him going. Oh, can't hover over the spider, otherwise it will never go. There's our village, so we have the ability to put the wheat fields either side adjacent of that. Man, I still can't find a vampire mansion for the absolute life of me. Where do I put a village? I almost want to put it exactly where the goblin camp is. Something like, oh, another bandit camp? Nice. Something like that. Like, extremely like almost exactly what I just did. Something like that. Harpy's out. Oh, Goblin Leader did some damage. Some truly abhorrent damage. Finally, Vampire Mansion. Hello. You may now place Vampire there, Rock there. Bloodgrove Meadow, still wait. Got the memory fragment. I think that was just for passing through the cemetery after having picked up my own something at base? Question mark? Grove and Bloodgrove are now online as well. Which is so tempting to put down in this area where it will, like, really help. But I also think I'm going to need it for the Vampire Mansion. So the Grove would go here. And then the Bloodgrove goes here. And then the other Bloodgrove will probably go on the other side. They'll have overlap, but then a lot of these areas will have the effective, like, health cap of if you are 15% HP, die immediately. Weapons, thank you. It's exactly what we were looking for. Attack speed on a weapon as well. Guitar, crit damage chance, nice. Evasion bonus on the weapon. Oh, damage to wall though. Oh, damage to wall. And to wall a good night. I think we need to get the damage to wall out there. Okay, so in terms of rounding, if damage to wall is a stat that still gives you a plus 10% chance if it's affected by two things, then the 6 damage to wall that we are getting is giving us 0.6 additional damage to wall, which is not at all being represented here. So it's 6.6 not being rounded up. So that would make it a floor. Or, as in floor, as in like it just removes the decimal and the trailing unless it reaches a whole new integer. Or, alternatively, it just doesn't work on damage to wall. Like, that's not a stat that can be affected by the 10% bonus for a rogue. Look at that armor. We lose the attack speed bonus, unfortunately. But counter 9%, critical damage 21%. It's largely that it has 2 different bonuses to 2 different things. Teletruxon, that's so correct. I love how Raps keeps his loot kinda clean and orderly, like, this is the Spider Valley of Doom, where legs are plenty and tummies are empty. Oh no! Over there's a village where Fred lives. It's like, I like them all to be kind of like zones. Like, the reason I've alluded to like town planning in the titles and stuff like that is for a reason. Well, I mean, 2 reasons. Number 1, I've been living on town planning YouTube recently. That's just what I watch for fun for some reason. And the second reason, because I really do feel like I'm kind of building little districts and zones, and I'm crafting the life that this person will have as they walk through it. This is the ultimate walkable city. I don't see anyone driving here, do you? Level 6 boots. Evasion is 14%, counter is 19. 14% evasion is still pretty good. Crit damage chance, 16%. Another evasion bonus of 13%? Will the evasion bonus stack with just evasion as a statistic? I guess I don't know. So, our evasion right now is 24%. It looks like the 13% from the Dirk, as well as the, sorry, the 13, sorry, it's 27%. 13% from the Dirk and 14% from the boots. So evasion bonus as a stat and evasion as a stat do not count. You cannot combine the 2 of those and then get another 10% on top. That's really unfortunate. I was kind of planning around that. Oh, well. I kind of want something with counter on the armor now because I'm not going to have attack speed. I really feel like I just destroyed all of my attack speed. I feel that way because I did, importantly. That doesn't come a rise out of nowhere, right? That's got an origin. Let's give this a go. Maybe I'm underestimating all of these. Hang on, gotta level up. Supplies. Hero leaves 10% of his findings in the camp when passing through the campfire tile. So that'll just give us the ability to take more home. Fuss, the hero receives 7% less damage for every enemy, starting after the second enemy. I'm stacking up areas. Fuss seems like it could legitimately be good for us, legitimately. Lethal weakness. For each missing 10% of max HP, the hero has a 0.5% chance to attack for 1,000 damage. 1,000% damage, rather, not 1,000%. I like Fuss here. If I want to go long on this battlefield, I feel like I'm going to end up with my district planning as I do with a lot of enemies that have many fights. Fuss. A lot of fights that have many enemies, sorry. I'll way around on that one. Ah, another village. Where do I want to get a village? I could Vlagi here. Vampire Mansion. I mean, I could destroy 2 towns at the same time if I really want to. It's possible that in the future that's actually legitimately a good idea for us. Probably not right now. I kinda want to put a Vampire Mansion here so I get to fight so many vampires, but it's a bad idea. I'm not gonna do it yet. Because that's where the Grove goes. That's where the Blood Grove needs to go. Vampire Mansion here. Good counters. Another Vampire Mansion? I just don't need that many of them. Rock go there. I just don't know if I want to put down another Vampire Mansion right now. I'm already dead. Why would I want another mansion? Blood Grove. That go there. I legitimately may be dead at this point. As opposed to all of the theoretically possibly dead I had been up until this point. So I'm seeing that survival is an issue for us at the moment. Whenever I place down all of the things that I can do for aggression, I'm having some difficulties. I could spread them out more initially, so that there's not as many group fights. But after long, I end up in this same kind of position. So what do I need to do? Get myself better upkeep. I mean, that's one thing. That's, you know, Chrono Crystals and Blooming Meadows and playing those faster and such. Getting better statistics. I mean, yeah, what about the things that I have much more influence over? The amount of cards that I play at the same time. See, I didn't even think I was biting off more than I could chew in this instance. I thought I was kind of being appropriately slow. One thing I definitely could do differently is I use the Oblivion for the farming technique rather than removal of difficult camps. None of this yet. Okay. Let's do that again. I can do that better. And that will always be the case.